What's up, guys? This is rinoranchero with another Hardcore Games gameplay commentary for you all. In this video, which is another episode to my summer kit challenge, I'll be playing with the Pickpocket kit. With Pickpocket, you right-click someone with a blaze rod and you get to take their stuff, which is great. You can even do it before invincibility, as we see right here. I go ahead and take all these guys' mushrooms, all the mushrooms we spent so much time collecting, and then I just kind of chill around him. When invincibility wears off, I just switch to my sword right here, and then I jump up and down and kill him, because he didn't have any mushroom soup, and he is now dead. So I use this wood to make some bowls. We got a lot of people in this game that I have to fight, so I'm running around. I jump down. There's this guy named Androni BR who dies right there. He had some mushrooms. I grabbed some of his mushrooms, and I continue on in this game. We got someone named the XZ Hunter who is crouching right there. I hit him a few times. He just keeps trying to fight me right here. I use his soup right there, and then he starts to run away. I am chasing him here, trying to hit him. He falls into water. That's when I jump down. I get a little held up right there, but then I hit him one more time, and he dies right there. So I gotta get out of the water and continue to hunt people in this game. We got this guy named Sona Ask who dies in just 3 shots. He was playing the Castaway kit. And then we got Donald Duck who runs in, and his friend Rage Quit who is also there. Rage Quit dies, puts a chicken in my 2 slot, which I don't really like too much. And then we continue to chase Donald Duck. He leads me into this guy right here named Willie G who explodes into iron. He actually had 24 iron, and as I'm getting the iron, I get hit by another guy named L Hawks 2, and I'm fighting L Hawks 2. I throw my sword because that's just classic. It's just what I do, guys. And as I'm fighting this guy, this other guy named Rainy comes in and makes a whole bunch of clones of himself with a wisp kit. So I go ahead and truce with all the wisps, and then we get a team of 2, a blue guy and a red guy. I hit the blue guy and the red guy a couple of times, and they go ahead and run off back into their amazing tower. So I know I want to try to smelt this iron because I want to have full iron, but of course we have more people to fight. Boss mode 3, 4, 6, or whatever those numbers are. And then we got this guy here, GHW, who is playing the anchor kit, so he cannot knock me back. I can't knock him back. I use a hot bar refill right there quickly and continue to fight this guy, jumping up and down, and right there I get the kill on the anchor. The other guy tries to run in, so I have to run away to refill, and then I fight boss mode 2, 4, 6. I get some nice combos on him using all the soup. He falls in the water. As you can see, I have less than 2 hot bars left, so I go here, jump back into the water. He is trying to escape the water, but I jump right there on top of him, hit him a few more times around these lily pads. I almost am about to die. 3 more soups left, and he dies. So that was a good fight against the kangaroo. That team of 2 is now dead, and I'm really just looking for a spot to get some coal because I need some in order to get some furnaces. Lucky for me, I mined right next to iron, which almost looks like X-ray, but it clearly isn't, guys. And I'm going through. I got 26 iron and meat, so I'm making some furnaces here, putting all the iron in. But I hear some people around me as I'm smelting this iron, so I'm getting a little afraid. I make the chest plate, make the pants, got the sword. You see there's a guy really close to me named something PvP, Rajwashwa PvP, I don't know how to say it. And right there I make a little trap so I can hit him in the feet. Reina something PvP, he towers up, so I break the cobble, hit him a few more times, trying to kill him in a cheap way, and then he tries to tower out right there, and I let him go. And I hear him fighting someone else, so during this time, I'm just sort of frantically going through. I make myself full iron, I go through here and get the rest of my meat, and I continue on. So this is a really good game so far. I got a good amount of kills, but there are other people with iron that I need to track, that I need to fight. So I am running around the swamp right now, trying to find some things. I really like some pumpkins or some abobora divinas would be pretty cool. But you know, you can't always find a abobora divina. But I do have a knockback iron sword now, so that's really gonna help me in my PvP fights. And we find a guy in the temple right here wearing a helmet like a goofball. And I kill him right there. All of his stuff falls. We got villagers who are chilling with me. They're very nice people indeed. I really like them. And so we continue on. Looking through here, we got someone named L Hawks. People want to try to team with me. I tell them that I am just playing solo here, of course, in the summer kit challenge. I always want to play solo. But mostly I just run around for a very long time, trying to find nice things, trying to find great things to eat, like paçoca or something like that. You know, guys, all those food that you eat. You guys know what I'm talking about if you are from Brazil. But anyway, we got a guy named Pedro1 on my compass, and I am trying to find him. I actually go in a giant circle for really no reason at all. But then I see that he gets a kill. He is playing the blanket, and he decides to barricade himself inside this house. It's insane, guys. He puts down lots of planks, and I'm trying to break them. Right here, I try to hit Pedro. I use my kit right there. I see he doesn't have a lot of soup, so I know he's not going to be much of a threat, so I just try to hit him. but he's hitting me in a weird spot, so I back up for just a second. Get the rest of my soup ready, and then he comes out right here, named Pedro. He actually blinks into the ground, so I help him out, because I'm a nice guy. So I break the dirt block that he's suffocating in, and I continue to hit the blink, and he takes off running here. He is kind of lagging as well, but I am just trying to crit him here as he starts to run through the savanna biome into the swamp. He blinks into a tree. I break the blocks underneath him. He continues to run. Then right here, I crit him a few more times, and he dies on a vine right there. I try to go through his things. He didn't really have that much stuff except for a stone axe, which I very gratefully grab. And now I need to think about going to the feast. And here I am at the platform. We got the guy I was fighting earlier, the guy who I kind of tricked, and here he is right here. Reina something PvP. Don't know how to say his name, guys. Wish I did, but I don't. And we have a fight on the feast platform here, and I am getting a lot of nice combos on this guy. I got my knockback sword, which is doing great for me. I try to jump up and down and get a lot of crits on this guy. He is really unable to hit me in this fight, and I'm really trying to look around the outside of the feast too. I want to make sure no one else comes and tries to 2v1 me while I'm fighting this guy, because that would be pretty insane. But mostly here, I'm just using the abilities of my knockback sword, because I found that mini feast from earlier. Right there, he runs away, so I refill, eat some steak, and now I switch to my blaze rod, and I want to look inside his inventory with the OP Pickpocket kit, and see if I can take all of his reds and browns. Right there, I said Vem Pro Feast. I want everyone to come to the feast, and right there, I actually take all of his reds and all of his browns, because that is just what you do in this game, guys. You use the Pickpocket kit so they can't make any more soup. And that's really what makes this kit so powerful, is when you get to the feast, you can literally take everyone's mushrooms so that no one can refill, no one can make more mushrooms. So all I gotta do is continue to fight this guy, rinoranchero PvP, and try to kill him. I combo him again, he runs, and then he comes back to fight again. And I just continue to give this guy some pretty nice combos, if I do say so myself. The feast is going to begin in just about 2 minutes. We got some friends in the chat, Nevas XD and DoofH71, who want to tier up print with me, and I will tier up print with them. But first, I have to continue to fight this full iron guy, who is really good at staying alive. Right there, he gives me a combo that forces me to take some knockback. But right here, I hit him a few more times. He is backing away, and I run back over to the feast. I use his mushrooms to make more soup, because I think it's a fun thing to do. Now he's glitched in the ground, so that's sort of a struggle. I wish Mojang would fix that glitch, or maybe it's a bucket glitch. Don't quote me, guys. I'm not an expert on these things. But it is rather annoying when someone's in the ground. But there, he is finally on the surface again. I know the feast is going to start very soon, so I just want to combo this guy away. You can see we have just 45 seconds. Right there, I get nice combos on him underneath that tree. I hit him one more time right there as he runs. And now I'm going back towards the feast. And I am looking around to make sure there aren't any towers. Doesn't seem like there are. I open up a few chests here. He opens up a couple chests, and that's when I start to hit him. Because I don't want this guy to get any of the feast. This is clearly my feast, guys. I want everything here. This guy does not deserve anything. So I hit him a few more times as we're fighting here on the feast platform. This guy has done a great job, I just gotta say. I hit him a few more times. I kill a pig in the process. Very sorry, little piggy. You were an innocent bystander in all of this. And I do apologize for your tragic death. And this guy is probably going to die pretty soon. And there he goes. No more soup left. Good fight, sir. Now I'm able to go through and grab the feast. I got diamond helmet, diamond chest plate, lots of steak and TNT, and great stuff like that. So I'm just going through and making sure I have everything. I don't have any levels, so I take the enchantment table. I didn't have any flint and steel either. So I do this little strategy I did in a video before where you put down the lava source block, you shoot through the lava, and the entire feast gets exploded right here. And that innocent sheep dies tragically. So we skip forward, trying to kill the campers at the end of the game. We got a guy up here, so I do a little Zephyr trick right here where I aim, he walks right into the shot, dies in just one shot. It was pretty amazing, guys. Now I'm in the top 5. We print with this guy named Pelisari Gamer, because that's what you do. You print with people who are nice. He comes out of the tower, he says thanks, I shift a couple times, and then I tragically kill him in just one shot. Now we got Bolota Gamer, who is a friend as well. He came down with an ender pearl. I take a print with this guy, because that's just the kind of guy I am. I like to be nice to my subscribers sometimes, you know. So he looks at me with his sword. I jump up and down, kill him with 2 shots. And now we get to the last 2 players in the game who were my friends in the chat. They come down. This guy asked me if I am recording with a little sign. I say seem. So yes, we're all recording. This guy does an amazing MLG water, just having some fun with the last 2 guys in the game. And then, as you can see, he gives me a theory right there. He says, "Kill me." And so that is my cue to jump up and down and sort of hit these guys a lot of times. Pedro Tubar dies as well, and I win the game with the Pickpocket kit. Pickpocket is a very good kit, especially in the late game. It's also good in the early game because you can literally steal everyone's mushrooms without even having to fight them. So I would definitely recommend this kit for solo play. And here is the stats page, 16 kills with Pickpocket. And that is the end of this episode of the Summer Kit Challenge. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, please hit that like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate that. And I hope you guys have a great day. Goodbye.